Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs, formerly known as Crafty Mama. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What I'm going to do today is I am going to show you guys how to sublimate on this 12 by 12 round that you can use as a sign in your office. You could use it as a door hanger. I'm going to show you guys how to do the one that I'm going to put in my office, but I have like 3 more that I'm going to make for my kids in their bedroom. So what I have here is I have the design already done out, and I'm going to show you how I did it. But I have, excuse me, the round is 12 by 12, and for some reason I can't get my computer to print in 13 by 19. So today I'll be using 11 by 17 paper. But if you have 13 by 19 paper, then you can print this entire image on one piece of paper and you don't have to slice it like I did here. But if all you have is 11 by 17 paper, then I'm going to show you how to slice it and line it up so that you can still do this project. Okay, so I started off in Canva, so we're going to go over to Canva first. Now this is the image, and I'm going to go ahead and delete all of this and show you how I got here. Okay, so my canvas is 11 by 17 because that's the size paper that we're going to be using. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to add in my circle, because you know the round is circular, so I want to use a circle here. And then I'm going to change the color of the circle to the color that I want, which this is going to be my brand color. And then I am going to add in my logo, which here it is here. I'm just going to remove the background on the logo. I'm going to resize it. And make it to my liking. Okay, and then I'm going to add in my picture here. And again, I'm going to remove the background. I'm just waiting for the, okay, there we go. And then I'm going to resize this as well. And then I'm going to place it where I want it on the picture here. Okay, so that looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here and I'm going to highlight everything. And then I'm going to click this group button. So now it's all one image. Okay, and I need to resize this to, I think I did 12.2 by 12.2, just to have a little bit of overlappage so that it covers the entire round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize this. Okay, and if you see on the side here, that black box that has the numbers 6.7, now it's 7 by 7. Okay, that's going to be your height and your width. So we're just going to stretch this out to 12.2. Okay, so that black box says width 12.2, height 12.2, and I'll release it there. Okay, so now I'm going to split the image. Now, when you split your image, you want to make sure you split it in a spot that's going to be easy for you to line it back up. Because if you split it like right here in the middle on the letters, that's going to be really hard for you to kind of line up those letters. It's going to be really tedious. So you want to pick a spot that's going to be simple for you to line up. Now I picked right here on the other side of my arm because it's just a blank space. So it's going to be easy for me to line up. There's no image there. There's no letters there. There's nothing there but the color. Okay, so it's going to be easy for me to line up right there. So the first page is going to have most of the image. And if I get a line, it's going to be on the side right here versus it being right down the middle. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay. So this is where I'm going to split the image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it right there, and then I am going to duplicate this page. Okay. And then I'm going to take this image and I'm going to scoot it over to this side in the same area. So you see how now if you were to line them up, they look like they would match up. To double check and make sure that they will, you see this button over here where it has your grid view, you're going to select that. Now you have your grid view here. You can click this piece of paper here, and to double check to make sure it's going to line up, you can do it in Canva before you print it. Okay, so I'm lining it up, I'm double checking it, and it looks like it's lining up pretty perfect. Okay, so I'm satisfied with the way it's been cut. See how it's lined up pretty perfectly? So I'm satisfied with the cut. Okay, so I'm going to exit my grid view. And then I am going to download these. So you're going to click download. You can do transparent background. I forgot on the other pick, the ones that I already downloaded. Then you're going to select download. You're going to save it to your computer. If you have your settings already set to mirror your image, you can go ahead and print from here. But I don't have my settings set up, so I had to upload my picture to Silhouette so that I can mirror. Okay, so I went into Silhouette and I uploaded my pictures. I got them lined up. They're nice. They're good to go. Okay, so I'm going to print these two different images here. So what I'm going to do, I have to mirror this. Flip horizontally. And we're good. We're going to flip horizontally. And you can double check it if you want to. Boom. That looks really good. So it's going to line up perfectly. Everything is mirrored. I'm going to go ahead and get these two pages printed off, and I will meet you back at the heat press. Okay guys, so I'm back here and I do have both of my pages printed out here. I'm just going to set them under the heat press for a second so that the ink can get nice and dry. Here is the round that we're going to be subbing on today. It's wood on the back, white on the front. It does have a film that you have to peel off. So make sure you see that brown part right here is it comes off. I don't know if you can see if the camera's picking it up, but there's a piece of film right here on the front of it that you have to peel off. You can't sublimate onto this piece of film. So you see, I don't know if you can see at the top right here where it looks kind of dirty. That's just the film, because when you peel it off, it's bright white. Okay, and now it's bright white, shiny, glossy finish. So we're not gonna have to seal this with epoxy or anything like that. You can see my ring light just shining off of it. It's so shiny. Okay, I'm just gonna set that there. Now to make this easier for me to put together my my picture, I'm gonna cut the white off of that. I'm just cutting the excess paper off so that it's easier for me to work with, and it's not as much paper because we have to line it up. And it's easier to maneuver when you have less paper. Okay. So now we have our two pieces. And this is what we're going to line up and tape right here. Okay. Let me turn my camera on. Okay. So I'm taking my two pieces here, and I am just going to line it up. Okay, so this piece right here that has the black on it, I'm going to cut that off because I don't need it, but I'm going to use my my paper cutter right here so I get a clean line, because I don't need that little black piece. It's really just messing me up. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to take a piece of tape and I'm going to tape it on the front just to hold it in place. We're not leaving this tape here. Okay. So I have it taped on the front, but it's just so that I can flip it over without it moving. So now we're going to flip it over and we're going to tape it really good on the back. And I am using heat tape. Please make sure you use heat tape and not regular tape. Okay, so we have it taped on the back. Now I'm just going to go ahead and remove the tape carefully so you don't peel any ink. Okay, there's one piece, and then we're going to remove the second piece. Okay, so now we have it taped, and it looks pretty, almost perfect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly do like a little 5-second pre-press on this just to make sure there's no moisture and to make sure that my pressure is good. Okay, pressure feels fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my image and I am going to place it down. You want to line it up. Okay, I think that's good. Make sure the color covers the whole thing. And I'm going to tape it just a tiny bit on the sides because I just want to make sure it doesn't shift. Okay. I'm gonna bring you in so you can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you in so you can see it. That's our tape holding it together right here. I just taped it a little bit on the sides. We have our butcher paper underneath the round, so we're not transferring any ink onto our pad here. All right, let me move you back over. Now you want to make sure you cover the top with your butcher paper. Like that. We have I have been preheating my heat press on 400 degrees for 60 seconds, and we are just going to press this for 60 seconds. So I will see you back in 1 second. Okay guys, so my heat press is going off here. I'm just gonna go ahead and lift it up. Okay. So when you're going to lift up your heat press, for some reason the paper and the round wants to get stuck. At least mine. I don't know if anybody else's does this, but the round was trying to get stuck to the top of the heat press. So just pull it down before you swing your heat press open. Oh, it's pretty. I got a little bit of ghosting, probably from the heat press when it just shifted. So I'm gonna bring you guys in and show you. You can't see it that much. Well, yes you can. Let me grab my heat gloves. Okay, so it's like really hot, but as you can see, like here, I got a little bit of ghosting, and here too. But all in all, and let me fix the camera. It's not bad. It just needs a little bit of tweaking. Just to fix the ghosting issue. Like I said, you can see it a little bit here and here, but altogether I think it looks really cute. Let me turn my ring light off because it's glaring. There, you can see it a little bit better without the glare. You see how shiny it is and glossy, so there's no need for any epoxy or to seal it or anything like that. I'm gonna hang this up in my office. The color came out vibrant, you know, despite the fact that I got a little bit of ghosting, but it is so pretty. And I have string. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I might have to go buy some more, but it came with string, so you can hang it up on the wall. But yeah, that is it for this sublimation round, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye.